Alrighty guys, so today we are doing a short and sweet wall sequence. Perfect sequence to do before you go to bed, maybe even when you wake up. So we're going to get started. Welcome to day 24. Let's find ourselves placing the left hip at the side of the wall to begin. From here you'll lay down, left hip is on the wall, and then just slowly position yourself to face the butt to the wall. From here, we're going to take wall frog. So you're going to walk the feet wider than the knees slightly. And then you'll walk them down as much as you can until you feel the resistance in the inner thighs. So sometimes you can take your hands to your knees, or you can also just let this be passive. We'll hold here for 10 breaths. Close the eyes and let it go. Really try to get your tailbone to press into the ground if possible. And then from here, slowly start to bring the feet together. Press your feet into the wall, scoot just maybe a few inches away from the wall, and then just walk the feet over and down the right side. Take your right hand on top of your left knee, and take your left hand reaching it away from the body. If you feel like the hips aren't aligned with the spine enough, you can actually move your hips more to the left a little bit more to make the twist deeper and more effective. You can also place your right tricep on top of the left knee here and giving yourself a little bit of an adjustment, pressing your feet into the wall. I find that this deepens the twist way more than anything you can do without the wall. And then slowly walking the feet back into the center of the wall. Scoot the hips a few inches over to the right. And then dropping and walking the feet down the left side. Taking your gaze, your focus, your drishti over to the right. Maybe you just look at the right hand. Breathe into the space of the lower spine, into the rib cage, just becoming more expansive. And then slowly bring it back to center. Inch yourself. You can actually use your triceps to press into the floor and drag your butt closer to the wall. We're going to take a wide-legged, basically working on or towards middle splits. So taking the legs as wide as they'll go, and just allowing the weight of gravity in time to push the legs even wider and open up the inner thighs and the groin. Just keep a mindful flex of the feet towards the face. Maybe you take your hands to the inner knee and just allow them to rest there. If you ever need to bend a little bit because the ligaments, the tendons are being too, or pulled too much, you can always help yourself with a micro bend. If you can keep straight legs, that would be more recommended. If you want to do hands overhead, whatever makes you feel comfortable. Breath is first and foremost. Noticing the breath come in and out, letting the belly rise and fall. No matter where you are in this pose, you are absolutely more than enough. We are not bound by our inflexibility or our flexibility. This is just the process, this is the journey, the work that we have to do. We don't have to be perfect to show up. And that's what we've been doing, showing up every single day for a small amount of time. And I thank you guys for believing in yourself, for giving yourself this time to move, to dive deeper. We'll be here for about 5 more breaths. If it's starting to get really intense, you can grab the back of your legs, bend the knees, and move the feet a little bit closer. It makes it a little less intense. You can always keep the hands at the back of the legs too. Again, micro bend in the knees, great. And then exiting slowly, you'll bend one knee, basically. Bending hand comes behind the knee and allow that to kind of clamp. Then do the same, bending left knee. And then bring the feet together, knees together. Press your hands into the front of your thighs. Press until maybe the tailbone lifts a little bit. And then reach the hands overhead. Take an inhale. Exhale, vertebrae by vertebrae, let the tailbone come back down to the floor. Do that one more time. Press your hands into the front of the thighs. Pressing the feet into the wall, lift the butt. Reach the arms overhead, take an inhale. Exhale, vertebrae by vertebrae, letting the spine come back down to the ground. Gonna end with legs just going straight up. Allowing the palms to come off to the side. If you need to get a little bit closer for more support, please do. Feet are together. Eyes are closed. Fingers soften. Belly is rising and falling to more of a natural degree rather than a forced. I say this quite often, and I actually don't know if I said it already, but it's just so impacting, this quote. However, I don't actually remember where I heard it, but it says, a flower does not bloom immediately. It takes time. It takes different seasons. Guys, please focus on giving yourself the time to grow. Wherever you are, the time to heal and the time to feel. We live in an Amazon Prime type of culture where everything is almost instant, and if it's not instant, it's a day away. Know that this is not a day away. It is an everyday thing. Patience. If you were to order something right now, and it would be the most life-changing thing you've ever had in your life, but the only way for you to get it was if you waited a few months, would you do it? Or would the time that it takes to get there deter you? Would it take you away from your true purpose? May we never let time get in the way. It's coming. We're going to slowly bend the knees, roll over to the right side of your mat, finding fetal position or a form of it, whatever that looks like for you. Taking this moment in gratitude, this vessel, this body. Every day we have to be reminded. Every day we have to be intentional in knowing that this is a gift. This is a masterpiece. May we never take it for granted. Pressing through your left hand. Bring yourself up. Ooh, feels so good. And now I want to nap. Crossing your ankles, either crossing at the ankles or just placing foot into the slot of the calf. Placing your spine upright against the wall. Palms come together at the space of the heart and chin bows to that same space. May we give ourselves the love that we seek. May time never take us away from our true purpose, our true journey. Namaste.